charger. So it's every now and then when I come back to these kind of things. It's only because it's part of what is being dealt in my life. If questions are asked later on, they're gonna be like, how did you get from here to there? You know what I'm saying? So I try to come back and just kind of talk about it. Payday is tomorrow, so I had to borrow $25 from my mama. I'm at Costco gas right now. Yeah, so yesterday I went through a little just handling stuff, you know what I'm saying? I had a coworker at my part-time job help me, and you know, we already had it planned out from the few days before. Now there's changes at my work where they want me to work at night. But only on Wednesday. So every Wednesday is going to be a night shift instead of morning. So my Mondays and Tuesdays are still mornings. My Wednesdays are going to be at 11:30 to 7:30, and then back to Thursday doing another morning, which is morning shift is 6:30 to 2:30 p.m. So I am just kind of doing a little live just to kind of bring up the little subject of how I made plans with my little co-worker. She's a dishwasher at my part-time job on Saturday and Sundays. And so Saturday and Sundays, I'm at my relaxing job, you know, not too busy, only like 18 residents, you know what I'm saying, that sit down and dine. So a lot of free time. I decided to downgrade a size smaller unit from a $352 that I've been spending since January. Every month I spend $352. That's a lot of money. So even though I was thinking about it going online about, you know, 2 or 3 months ago, and the prices were not really so like, I don't want to say affordable, but kind of like in the mindset of you want to transfer your stuff to a same size or even a smaller unit, only because it wasn't a big change, you know, $20 or $30 ain't shit. So now that I see from a week ago, well actually like 4 or 5 days ago, I'm more in the approximate kind of thing, you know what I'm saying, when I talk about certain days of when it had, you know, when it had happened and stuff like that, or when I actually was in the process of actually really making that plan and doing it, you know what I'm saying. Like I looked online at the storage units, and we're looking at the sizes. And mind you, I've been there since 2022. When I moved out of Fairfield was April 16. So April 18 was more like the official date where I had my storage back in well, it was, Fairfield is still in California. And so I moved all my stuff from using a van like this, but it was my red Dodge Caravan, and just putting all the stuff in the back, like this seat right here that wasn't there. If you guys see that thing moving in the back, that's my little glasses. It looks like hippie glasses, but it's the ones that hang down right here. So yeah, I'm just coming from the house. My mom and my daughter are still sleeping, you know, they're inside the bed, they're on the bed or whatever. But this is the thing though. When I came from Fairfield 2022, moved out of there, I, you know, kept going back and forth to move all my stuff. 10 by 10 storage unit, okay? So it's gonna be the same size, but I found out that it's $130 that I'm saving. So if I can do that, $130 is not breaking my pockets, and actually saving from that, and I'm kind of taking care of my credit cards, as much as I'm paying way more than a minimum payment, or I'm sorry, a minimum, yeah, payment. So say if I'm paying $60 on my minimum payment, I'm more paying $100 just to make it faster. APRs are pretty high over here, especially with credit cards. I only have 2, but mind you guys, you know, you got to pay for cell phone, you got to pay for car insurance, and then my storage unit. So the more or less I can try and get things like out the way, I can keep more money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's not only just trying to balance my life with just money, it's trying to just not lack off of stuff that I don't need to keep paying other people more than what, because yeah, I see sizes that are at 178 for this a 9.5 by 10, and it's 178. I just looked today. So basically mine right now is at 201 from coming from a 352, but 352 is with the $15 insurance coverage, which is the premium $5,000 coverage if something happens to your unit. Now my 201 plus 15, so that's 216. So basically I'm still saving $135. You know what I'm saying? It's just I have to transfer my stuff from what I have right now into a smaller, I mean not a smaller, just in a different location and stuff like that. So I made these little plans just to last 4 or 5 days, whatever, but I really settled it yesterday. Dealt a lot in the office and stuff like that, them showing me the size from here to there. Like I was gonna get one just down the hall. I swear to God, it was only 5 units past mine, but the way how it locks, you need a different kind of padlock, and I have a cylinder. Hey, what's up, Northwest? Thank you for tuning in, because shit. Something. Even if it's just stopping by, giving me a like or whatever. Don't necessarily have to stay or whatever, you know, just then my more of just my YouTube channel just showing from, I guess, from ways where I'm coming from saying that, oh, you jumped from this to that. How did you do that? How did you get from that to that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do leave things out hidden, like I don't record every single time when I'm at the house, or you know what I'm saying, inside my room and stuff like that. My mother and my daughter just arrived on Sunday, so I haven't been really talking to them, but just in a little bit of conversations when they first came, and that was more just to kind of explain to my daughter, like, you know, what is it that I could, I didn't really say like, what can I help you with? I'm just like, more like, okay, take this, you might need that. You know, I got her like the little 3-pack 50 piece each flushable wipes. You know, it's really mine, but if I can just try and give her something that she can keep at her college over there in Santa Cruz. So she's basically going to Santa Cruz University of Santa Cruz, and that's one major place that I love in the whole California. I would settle more in Santa Cruz, Monterey than in LA. I'm more into the Santa Cruz, you know what I'm saying? It's not really my type of hippie life, or I don't want to say it's hippie because it's not really too hippie. Hippie is more like, what areas is more hippie? Hippie life in California, I'm trying to see where's more. San Francisco, that's where more hippies at. But yeah, so she's gonna get going on Friday. She's gonna be staying at a dorm, so I'm just trying to give her everything that's still new that she needs. If she even needs a case of fucking water, like a 40 bottle, you know, she can take that with her. She can take the blanket that I have in the closet, brand new, you know, she used a few times when she's over here. So basically that's just my coverage for her, to not having to buy things and stuff like that, because she don't drive, she don't know how to drive. She don't know how to drive, and she's more the BART and bus kind of type person. But I could say that she only been in Santa Cruz only just a few times. It's almost 2 hours away. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. Oh, look at this gold. Look at this gold. Look at this gold. Oh shit, my bad. My bad. Nice, huh? Yeah, who's up in here? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chad, for you know, coming into my live. Morning. Good morning. Good morning, babe. I'm glad that you know, stopping through. I know you don't really have to hear me out, but like I said in your live, I just wanted to get out of the house, and I really wanted to, like, you know, have a little time with you before I go to work, because in the morning time it's more like I get up and go, and then after work I kind of settle into having a, you know, do a little time to kind of like lay down for a little bit, and then most of the time you're live and stuff like that. So I kind of don't really care too much about what I have to say, because it's not anything of topic that is like kind of going on in this side. I mean, the only thing that I found out was, what's her name, the Olympic what's her name, Sherry Richardson, the Olympic track, she hold on, let me open up this thing, hold on, I'll be right back, hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. So yeah, so Sherry Richardson, is that her name? So she was in Seattle airport. I heard just a few days ago on the news or whatever that she got arrested at the Seattle airport. I'm not sure which one. I guess there's probably 2 or something airports. And she got arrested because she got into an altercation or a little fight inside the airport with another Olympic person that I guess she don't like, or they don't get along. That's the only thing that I kind of just found out, other than like other shits that's, you know, around the news of shit around California. I mean, not California, but like on this side, you know, whatever, I don't know. But I'm over here on my storage. Yes, so I have a little time. What I forgot to do was go to the new storage unit and pick up the key, because I forgot it inside the door. Where actually I already paid for it yesterday. It's just I could have had started moving my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. Cool Running. The first time you ever yeah. The first time you ever had just said something, that's a no. And what what's going on to talking about Leah J, you tuning in, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna let you kind of stick around. I know that YouTubers kind of view whoever they feel like who they want to view, but when you pop up in my chat sometimes, you know, get a little promo or whatever. But Leah J, you be in somebody else's chat from way back. So I'm gonna bring my stuff, so don't vouch for that type of nonsense. You understand? Yes, what's her name? Sherry? Yeah, I forgot, but yeah, she was just how do you say, or whatever the fuck. She was arrested, but you know, she got money, so she got out. Her lawyer, you know, I don't know what happened there. And here's the keys. So basically I'm just here just to open the new unit, which is on the second floor. Right now I have one that's a 10 by 10 upstairs on the very top floor, is the third floor. So now I had moved it to the second floor only because the one that I was trying to choose yesterday, it was just only 5 units down, but the way how it closes is a different kind of cylinder. It's a different kind of lock. You would have the big round padlock, and I don't like those. Like, someone could just snip it off. A lot of people had already mentioned that that's just what's been happening. They try to tell you no, but mine is only just a small cylinder, which it's kind of like, it's kind of easy for them to get to too, but I kind of just was trusting it and just got kind of like going by that. I didn't bring my little stick with me, so hold on. I gotta open it with with the code. So it's on the 3rd floor. Hold on. I know, but I still gotta get them out. I just don't. Yeah, that's too much. I'm still trying to like make, you know, different pages, and once they talk about certain, like what they're trying to do on my page is not what I'm trying to let them do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what that is. So this is my unit right here that I've been had, right? So what it is that it's a cylinder. So if you look at it down this hall right here, right? We're about to walk over there. That is only how many steps away? This is the elevator. Okay, there goes outside. You guys want to see the highway 580. See the mountain over there. That's past that mountain is gonna go up to Livermore. So over that mountain is Livermore. This is the 580. That's going towards San Jose over there, and that going that direction is going to Oakland. Okay, so I am on the 3rd floor. I'm on the highest Can you guys see? Okay, so yeah, I'm on the highest. This is the biggest public storage I've ever been to. Been here since, so when I had my first, so yeah, my first studio was back in 2012. And I used to be all the way down over there in a little small one, 2012. Because when I moved out here in the East Bay was 2011. That's when I went ghost from the San Francisco area. So basically, if you see, this is the third floor, and it's only just 3, 4, 5. Now this, they said that somebody had forgot to take this out, but there's nothing in here. So basically this unit was available at 220, and I pay 352 for the one down there. So I looked online, I said, hell to the no. Let me get down and pay the fuck attention and start moving my shit to anywhere on first, second, third floor. And I was so damn lucky that these two units, this one right here and this one right here, are at 220. But the fucking fucked up part about it is that I'm gonna show it to you guys right now, okay? And this is one thing that a lot of people don't know about that I just figured out yesterday. So this is actually nothing inside there. It's actually free. But the person thought that they would leave the key in there just because they think that that's the right thing to do, because they don't want to get either have it vandalized inside there and having to pay for damages. But that person doesn't know that they're supposed to keep their key and just kind of just, you know, move along. Public storage is supposed to just open it, see if there's anything wrong with the storage. And if there's nothing wrong with the storage, then that's when they have it starting to be available. Now, somebody had forgot their shit, and I really wanted this one because I have the same lock cylinder. I don't, so basically I picked this one, but this is the bad part. And this is way before. So so this is one that you put as a padlock, the big one. Okay, I don't like this one. The reason why is because, like I said, and I went, when me and her, that lady was talking, she's just like, I can give you the big padlock if, you know, you want to take this one. Just, you know, I won't even charge you. Because I'm like telling her, I got $22 in cash. She's like, we don't take cash. Da, da, da. And she was hella cool. But I'm paying $249 in total for another unit. So I got to get out of that one by October 1st. Okay, so I only have till this Friday to move all that shit into here. But now I don't want this one because I don't like how this looks. It's just something about me that I don't like. Okay, I don't like that. And then while we was talking, I said, because I don't like these locks. And then I said, wait, hold on. Somebody even try to, you know, fuck around with this shit. And he said, look, they snipped this shit off. Look, look, look. If y'all just pay attention, look, is this right here got cut. I don't know if the storage place did that. Now, it'll take only just probably not even an hour if you have the right tool to break that. Okay, a lot of shit like that has been happening in the East Bay. I've been having a storage unit at Public Storage since 2012, but where I was doing 2012 was a back and forth when I had a studio in Foster City. Foster City is a rich, white, kind of like upper scale, just, you know, backyard with boats, waterfront, you know what I'm saying? Their backyard is just basically water with them having some type of boat. I didn't have that, but I was around that. I was kind of like in the middle where it was just straight, you know, on land. Yeah, Foster City, California. But anyways, so I looked over here and I said, wait, hold on a minute. I was like, yeah, that's the reason why I don't like these, because I don't trust these. Even though it looks big and something that can't be snipped on, that this could be snipped on. Somebody can cut that, okay? So now we're on third floor, right? Right, you are right. I know that's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm doing this shit right now. But it's only just to show what kind of things that I'm going through, shit like that. But so my storage unit's over there, right? We gonna get to two. So let's get to two. Okay. Two is really supposed to let me go down. So basically I have to go all the way down and do it again. And then my email said stop because they said my storage space is already full. So I have to pay for gigabytes or whatever. So let me get all the way down. I'm already in my work clothes, but not these. I'm not just like stepping around, going outside and stuff like that. So let me open it one more time. So I had to use my phone. Okay, so it won't let me do two. Fuck, I think it was on that piece of paper too. This is what the fuck. Okay, close. So basically it won't let me go to second floor. I need the code for second floor, which is on another piece of paper. So the one that's on the piece of paper is at home. And it has the code. So basically this code right here only accesses me to be on the third floor. This is what I am gonna do. I'm gonna take the stairs to go down to the second floor. I'm not moving anything. I just need to get the key. So there's a stair. So my unit's over there. So this one right here. This one is mine. Okay, this is mine. Okay. So you see, I like to have something like this, but they don't make this anymore. I was talking to the lady and she said they don't carry the ones with the cylinder and this. This is the one that I actually want, but she said that they discontinued having these. So basically mine has something like that, but I don't have that. Or I actually do with I have one at the new one. Somebody damn toothbrush. What the hell? Somebody in there? Somebody in there? Freeze. That's the. So I'll take the stairs. Oh, they don't have the. Okay. The office building is open. Let me get to them. There's no handle on the door, so that's how they don't let you get in. So let me go inside the building. That's why I came here right on time at 9 o'clock. Oh, shut the fuck up. Knowing damn well I was on the third floor and I had exit. Let me go inside the building. You know what? I forgot to get the key from the second the second floor. So yeah, that's why I'm here. But my code only lets me get to the third floor, and the piece of paper, I think it had the new code. So I don't remember it by heart or whatever. So maybe if I can write it down. Yeah. And I was like, wait a minute, we forgot to go back over there and go get it.
No, I think I got the keys already.
Yeah. Inside?
Yeah, the ones that were already inside on the second floor.
Yeah.
I took that one already.
Okay, you weren't gonna give that to me?
No. Oh. Your own.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking like when I do start moving, it's gonna be pretty hard for me and my friends to kind of move around from floor to floor. So if I do that, the whole elevator kind of thing kind of stalls, and I don't know how busy it will be. So from having one person stay at one end to, you know what I'm saying? Because this person doesn't know me.
Yeah.
This person is not family.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Okay.
So I just checked like the ones down the unit, the 7. It still has that little key thing, you know, the one with the.
Oh, the slider one?
Yeah. So okay, so there's no key that I could. I mean, so how much does it cost for the cylinder one? Because I just want to be more.
They're both the same price.
They're both the same price?
Yeah, they're 19.99
Okay.
plus tax.
I'll just probably get one later.
Okay.
Yeah, just so that me and him doesn't have to go through. Yeah, I don't want him to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But let me get the code though. What was the space number? The
I think it was 2214. And I have a different shift today, so I try to get over here to try and just kind of like say, okay, move a little bit, you know, like have me start kind of moving around because I only have till 1.
okay.
Yeah,
That's the code.
because I tried to like go all the way back down, and then I tried to do my on the app, and then I tried to press 2, and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, I knew it's like that.
Yeah.
And that's good, you know.
For each floor, yeah.
Yes, for each floor. It's just like even when sometimes when somebody's going down from the 3rd floor and
Oh, yeah.
they didn't have their numbers punched, and I already went down, they won't be able to go down. They would have to go down the stairs, and they would have to go do the code over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. I wish that 300 fucking 7 was not like that. I feel like something's gonna happen if I keep that one. You know what I'm saying? So she said that she took the key that was in there because she said I already have a cylinder. So basically, I can't even really do anything. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of just show that these changes are happening at my storage place. Yeah, I've been having this since 2022. Okay, I moved from Fairfield over here. Here, I'm gonna show you guys the storage unit. But it's the same size. It's just a half. It's a 9.5 by 10. So it's not a 10 by 10. And then I went to Las Vegas for 3 months. So I went there from May, June, and July. I stayed there for 3 months while I had the storage unit here. And then I came back and I still got it. So, yeah. 4. Is it 2 floors? Okay. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so even if I already have a storage unit here on the 3rd floor, it's basically the ones that you're coming from, but you have to enter it just going on that floor. If you press 2, it's not going to allow you. So basically, I had to go to the office and ask her for the new code, which is for the 2nd floor. So I'm moving from like 1 floor down, but the guy that's helping me is my coworker's son. He's like 18, 17 years old, and I'm like, damn, why, damn, hold on. This shit is so fucking slow. Why does it pause like that? Hold on, you guys. I guess you gotta be quick with trying to get this open. And we gotta press the number right away. There. Yeah, so basically, she can't because she's working. Just that's why I try to have her help me as much as possible yesterday with her son, but her son had to go to do something. He has some type of other classes he had to do. I don't know. Oh, wrestling. He has wrestling. So yeah, and I wish my damn somebody could fucking help me. So basically, it's all the way down here on a different floor, and that's why I try to be like, can you give me that other lock cylinder so I can just lock from one side to another, having people walk around and not having to, you know what I'm saying? Where is it at? Two. Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's near the second, the other elevator. So basically, this is in the middle. So I'm over here at 2214. It went down by $20 from 220 to 201. And this is what it is. So basically, this is what I can do. I can buy another one for $20. I might as well. So basically, this is what she said. And this is what you guys don't know how to do this. Okay. She says, just step on it, open it, and it's open. Okay. So people that don't know, and I didn't even know that. So if you see like a green kind of tag on it, that means that it's available for you to use. It's basically just showing you that you can rent out that space. You can see inside if it's damaged, all of that stuff. But I think there was one, see how I like how this is what I want. So I can do that. I'm just gonna have to probably pay for a little bit more for this red thing right here and then just buy another lock. But I'm just gonna buy another lock just to be secured, or I can buy one of these and have one and one. So I think I'm gonna buy one of these and just have them do a one-time fee for that red thing right there, so I could have two. It's not really like big pricey stuff that I have. It's just like my headboard and my TV. You know what I'm saying? She did say she installed something. I think it's on the third floor. Yeah, so basically that lady, she knows how to install this whole thing, which I guess it just fits in and then you just screw it. So I was like, damn, you know how to do that shit? She's like, yeah, I can change it. I can change it if you still want that 306 one because you don't like the big padlock. You know, it's just down the fucking hallway. I don't even have to have somebody help me. I could just literally push it from 5 units over. It's down the fucking hallway. This is a whole different elevator. And I'm only saving $20. So if it's the same, I'm losing a half size of this shit. Okay, mine is a 10 by 10. This is a 9.5. This is a 10 by 9.5. I see the difference. This right here, if it can go just like another half of that, whatever, 0.5, then that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But this is my new one. But I don't know, you guys. Should I keep the 306 storage space number, or should I keep this one? This one's the 22. I guess it goes by the first number because it's and then it just locks like that. So yeah, by the first number it goes by floors. So I don't know. It's only by $20. It's only by $20. It's just the only thing I don't like about that is that the whole entire thing doesn't give me that type of like feel where I want to be having concerns and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what that is. And that's how I've been like with that kind of mind with how I leave my storage, because basically that's what it is. I've been leaving the storage like that with only that cylinder for the past 3 years. And this place has a lot of homeless people that come in. Like, there was 5 garage doors outside in the bottom floor. They ripped that shit, and it's metal. Like, I don't know how they did it, but it was bad. It was like as if you can do that with a piece of paper, but it's not paper. It's a metal door that they were like cutting and just it wasn't even just I don't know, but you could tell that it was just somebody just wanting to just break into shit and all that shit. It wasn't just, and it was the doors down there on the corner underneath the highway. So underneath the highway, they have where they actually live under there, and they go over here just to fuck around. I don't know, like if it rains or if they're hella cold, they start staying over here inside and all that shit. So it's like, what the fuck? You know, like I never worried about it, but somehow, some way, they get inside the elevators and they just kind of roam around inside and shit. I could see some of the doors that got replaced, but you see where that gate is, that black tall, they climb over that shit, you know, and that's a train track right there, and then the highway is over there. But what the hell does this say? Contractor's warehouse. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess you have to just trust whatever goes on when you just leave your shit. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that sometimes where I do think about is that when people will call you and tell you that something happened to your storage unit. Like, I was thinking about that. I was like, I know if ever something was to be like taken out of my storage, or, you know, somebody robbing it, or, you know, just like robbing it, I'm gonna be notified. Like, I knew that off top, you know. And I did mention to them yesterday. I was like, yeah, over the years, I said, if anything did happen to my shit, you guys would have called and told me that my thing was, you know, being burglarized and all that shit or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like now going to a different storage unit puts me in I don't know, just having to trust it. You know what I'm saying? What can I do? I'm trying to save some money, you know. And I'm trying to move a little bit of some things inside my room too. So basically it's damn, I took a cold shower last night. I was like, I swear to God, I have no towel. I had my little slip dress, like pajama. I went to take a shower. I was only wearing a bra, my slip dress pajama, and then I had my bra. And then I didn't even have no panties. My mom and my daughter is inside the room, and I'm upstairs using the bathroom because I, you know, drinking so much because, you know, hydration and shit. So I take a shower. I said, let me take a shower because it's 7:30 at night and I just need to be, you know, off this sweat or whatever that was onto me while I was working in the kitchen. Then after I used the toilet, I went in the shower. I just grabbed my little body wash and everything. Just splash myself. That's what I did. I used my panties as my towel. So basically I used my little, you know, my drawers, and I was washing myself with the panties, and then I had no towel. So I was like, when I came out the shower, I was like, damn, I'm really fucking wet. I said, how am I gonna dry myself? I just put on my fucking slip pajama, no panties, no bra, and I was just like this. I went downstairs and you can see water drops all over me, and I opened up the sliding door. I said, Mom. I said, Mom, I just took a shower. She's like, huh? I said, yeah. That shit felt so fucking good. That shit felt hella good. Let me open up this gate and I'm about to go. So, hold on. So, hold on. Alright. Yeah, so what time is it? It's 10:30. I was trying to just move some of my stuff around. I don't have cash on me right now, so I really don't have anything else to do other than go back home and buy a lock. But I made a smoothie this morning. Yeah, once she told me that she knew how to install them shits, I was kind of getting kind of weary. I was like, man, this lady might know how to motherfucking steal my shit. I was like, man, she's like, I've been working here for 8 years. Well, because I asked her like later on. I didn't want to catch her like right then and there off of conversation. Just knowing, just not even asking her what kind of knowledge she even knows about like how to deal with certain things, of saying like what just happened. When somebody accidentally left their key, knowing damn well they paid for it, so they don't need to leave the key on the actual door. They keep it. But these people don't know that. They actually think that if putting it back is preventing from people vandalizing the inside storage from having you moved out. But if you already signed paperwork and it's already official, they don't have to worry about that. But sometimes people don't even want to deal with the lock. They think that people is like it's something that they could reuse or something. Like, no, once you keep that lock, there's no way into getting back into that. You know, it's garbage already. It's what you're supposed to be keeping, but a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, those keypads lock. I mean, what the fuck is she doing? She trying to steal some lemons? She trying to get some lemons. She trying to get a stick and go hit the damn tree. And the man's like watching her around. We over here in a busy ass street. Ain't nobody care about how the hell you gonna try and take some lemons. But I'm over there watching like, what the hell is she doing? I don't get paid till tomorrow, so I'm just going to wait till tomorrow, buy another lock, I guess, buy the big lock, and that one just down the phone. Oh my god. And it's only $15 difference. I don't know why. Can I just make that fucking decision where something's gonna convince me to just be the one that's down the hall? Because I'm worried about like you guarding your safe. It's almost kind of like you guarding your space. It's your shit. It's not today that I'm just thinking about. I'm thinking about for future, every day, where it stays at. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll get off the phone. I get off the phone. I'm gonna get off this live. I'm gonna go talk to her again. I'll probably go back over there. I'm gonna go handle everything that I need to handle with her. I'm just gonna be like, can I switch from the one that I got? Because she said that the next month's bill, I don't know what she did, but she helped me out. She said it prorated from October's is only $88. I said, how is it that it's coming from where it's 201 and I paid $249 because $29 was administration fee and the whole rental is at $220. So from $220 to $88, I think she said it was a prorate by the period of the 16th to the 30th. So that's why it's only $88 that I'm paying for October. So if none of that big, like, I don't want to say confusion, but big kind of like handling from here to there, then I should just get the one down the fucking hallway. Yes, you guys. Even if I have to buy 2 of those locks. But see, that's the thing I was trying to tell her yesterday too. I said, I don't want to buy 2 locks. I don't want people to think that I got some shit up in there that's just making it seem like you got some real big shit up in there. Why buy 2 of the big lock pads when I can just put 1 cylinder? Oh my God. This shit is not cool. I think she's kind of busy right now too. And I'm trying to go to work. I'm trying to go to work at 11:30, but I still have like 45 minutes. And I think they're trying to do maintenance around it. I just came from around my area where I live at. So I was thinking like if I just need to go grab some money and put in the ATM and go buy another lock. But I'm not going to do that. I do get paid tomorrow. She's not going to be there. That's the thing. It fluctuates from having to deal with that same exact person when she's not going to be there because she told me she doesn't come back till Saturday. I'm really trying to do this as a timing kind of thing. I have things that are going on, and for me, when I make plans and it benefits out of me and having to just move on and having things secure, I want it to be where you don't leave nothing out. You're just, prioritizing and then just, going from the security of that, and that's it, But I have to make that decision if I really do trust that one down the hallway. Oh my God, you guys. And that's why it took it didn't take a long time for me to decide. I was like, I don't know if I want this one down the hall. I said, let me see the other one. I said, oh, it's the same one as mine with the cylinder. I don't have to buy another lock. But then moving it, you would have to buy another lock because you're moving from floor to floor and it's only 2 people. It's only me and that boy. So I don't want him to, having to stand there and say, oh, I can't touch your stuff because she might say something. It's more like when I touch my stuff, that's when you touch it. It's like that's what I'm allowing you, giving you permission to. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like, oh, this has that. Be careful. But not even that. All my shit is not like it's crazy where something will break and I'll be like, oh, why'd you break that? No, it's just that's just how moving process kind of like people kind of react to when you're like, oh, wait, you don't have to touch that one. You know what I'm saying? Or how about we get this one? He's not gonna know because I'm gonna be on the other side. I'm gonna be over there trying to just push it along and try and just, you know what I'm saying, kind of like organize it and say, okay, how about this fits over here? He's gonna be on the other side, like having to wait for me. So that's why I'm over here like, damn, I wish the mother could have had just been with me, but her time schedule is at a different time. And this is the only time when I really got down and dirty with this damn storage because I've been paying $352 since January. Last year was only Last year was only 189. I mean, no, 260. It was at 260 last year. And they raised it from 260 to 352. That was because of that inflation shit. And I was like, I can't do nothing about it. I have nobody to kind of, you know what I'm saying, help me with. Like, my family ain't here. My cousin, he's on disability and he doesn't answer his phone. I could really get there. It's just down the street, but that's where I used to live at my auntie's house when I used to be in that 1-bedroom. Back in 2019, I mean 2020, 2020. Because 2018 and 2020, I did for 18 and a half months. I was living in my van. And then my dad was answering my auntie. My auntie was like, where's your daughter at? Where's she live at? Oh, my dad was like, oh, she want to be in her van. And I'm over here like, she was like, well, I have a room she can rent out. And then my dad was like, yeah, just, work with her. She'll pay for the room. And she was only breaking off me just $300. $300 was cool. Let me see if I can make this change. But I know you guys know what's going on. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really like to see what's like in this case, it's like, what's that? From one transaction to another transaction, like coming from where I got to deal with outside with handling my stuff and then having to go to work soon, but having the time frame as far as with me trying to talk with the lady, because she got public storage be having appointments. They have appointments with people, with customers that have to look at the space, go through paperwork and all that shit. So it's a matter of me dealing with the people if I could catch up to them and having this shit, done and stuff like that. So, I think I'm gonna make the decision to do the one down the hallway and just buy a padlock. Yeah. I'm just gonna go buy a padlock, the big one, and I'm just gonna deal with that one. So I'm getting back to the storage, you guys. I'm gonna take the one down the hallway. I'm not gonna keep the one on the second floor. The one on the second floor is just too much for me to deal with somebody that barely even knows me. It's my coworker's son, and I don't want him having to deal with having to ask me permission, having to ask me like, oh, what should I do with this, or just like if something he doesn't know how to handle it. I'm pretty much sure he does. He's a young little. He's an older teenager, so he knows how to handle furniture and stuff like that, and know how to set it on something. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? What you can do is hit the like button. You did, huh? And then you can subscribe too. I think you've been around, Kurt Blue. You probably came around maybe a year ago. One time. I don't know if that's you, but yeah. This smoothie is so good. I made this shit with that superfood powder. I put it in the blender with my bananas and mangoes and strawberries and blueberries and banana with some water, ice, and the superfood powder. It looks like it's dark green. That's why it looks like shit. It looks like caca. But see how there's more customers over here? I need to just have her I'm gonna get off of here, you guys, because I've been here for an hour, so 59 minutes. I'll get back on once I start kind of dealing with my, my things and stuff like that, and I do get to work in a little bit. So thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, so once I get on Friday or even tomorrow, I can even start handling this. So It's just, you know, moving stuff around and just talking, conversating, chatting and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I like to stay on here for long hours, but that's when I'm off. Right now I'm heading to work soon, so I made it to 1 hour. I'm gonna get off of here, and you guys don't forget to subscribe and like this video or like my page. Yeah, and thank you for tuning in. So I'll be back soon, because my off day is on a Friday. I will get my toes done on Friday. I'll get my hair colored by my mother, and I'll be working on my storage on Friday the whole entire day. So peace, you guys.